Namaskar. Today's episode of Career Mantra by Pradeep Pramanik Dil Dil Tak. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Chandrabhanu Bhuiya, who is the chairman cum managing director of one of the leading coaching institutes called Quest. This particular institute is providing quality teaching to students, those who are trying to get into RBI and RRB exams, SSC exams, ESO exams, and many other exams like NDA. His focus area is to guide students, coach students, provide quality education, supporting them to succeed in these kind of regular exams, which has got a lot of scopes for general graduates. I repeat, providing quality education in RRB, SSC exams, NDA, banking, especially IBPS, grade C, and specialty officer. So these are the, I believe, maximum areas where the students can get into jobs in number of thousands. Every year, the government organizes offers jobs up to 40 to 45,000 students. So a lot of scopes for them. I request Mr. Chandrabhanu Bhuiya to introduce himself and also talk about something about his institute, his child, Quest.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. My name is Chandrabhanu Bhuiya, born and brought up in Kanmal district of Odisha. It's also called the second Kashmir of India and Kashmir of Odisha. I have an institution called Quest, which was established in the year of 2007 in Saidnagar. Presently, we are running 3 centers. One is in Saidnagar, second one is in Cuttack, and the third one is the ID Market or Nayapalli, Bhubaneswar. My motto is to provide quality education, ethical values, moral values to the student to succeed in the life.
Guest today is Mr. Chandrabhanu Bhuiya, Chairman cum Managing Director, Quest.
Come to the institution. We are the first institute, not only in Odisha, in India, to introduce the online exam 2011. Now it is called as a buzzword, but we started it in the year 2011. Second, we are the first institute also to introduce the panel expertise interview guidance program by taking the help of different type of CGMs of different banks, so that people will feel confident, or the student will feel confident in the exam procedures. We have a vast library. It is called as APJ Abdul Kalam Library in our own campus, which provides facilities from morning 8 a.m. to evening 8 a.m. with a meager amount, which can afford by all the students, because the student normally lives in a small accommodation where the facilities provided by the house owner is not sufficient, and also give an environment to compete with their fellow aspirants so that they can succeed in the exam. So banking normally divided into clerical, PO and SO. PO and SO focus the interview parts, and the clerical normally the written part. And written 2 types, one is the prelims and the second one is the mains.
Very nice to know about all these things which you are providing. As a father, as a parent, we often think about our children. Should we send our children to any coaching institute, or insist our children to go for self-study? So what do you suggest? Should we depend on coaching institutes, or should we taking help of coaching institutes?
Both are necessary. For me, both are necessary in my opinion. First of all, the basic should be developed by the student, then approach any coaching institution for honing your skills and competing with the others. So parents basically give an advice or the suggestion to the student to focus on the basic, then go for any mentorship.
That's good. Okay. Now, what are the upcoming exams for the students you like to suggest about, for which they should prepare?
Normally, in competitive world, people are focusing on banking, SSC, and railway. In the month of December, we have RRB PO, RRB Clerical, as well as the Group D and Group C of Railway. Again, the SSC GD, there is a huge vacancy of 50,000 plus for the SSC GD peoples. In the month of January, we have interview session for the IBPS PO, IBPS ASO, and High Court ASO skill test interview, and most probably there is a vacancy for the OPSC Secretariat ASO. Nowadays, people are more focusing on the OPSC ASO. Again, we have new notification for the OS as well as the Indian Civil Service.
That's good. Now, coming back to the quest which you're talking about, your organization, who are the faculties and from where you get the faculties to teach students?
Basically, in my institution, I take the current affairs classes as well as the mathematics and reasoning. Other faculties are from reputed institutions for taking classes for the computer awareness, banking awareness classes normally taken by the different type of CGMs who are available in the Bhubaneswar or the training institution of different nationalized banks. Come to the your descriptive part. The ma'am is there. Ipsita ma'am is there who is taking the descriptive part nowadays for officers. Descriptive play an important role for the selection procedure because you have to clear the cutoff in all the sections.
Okay. And what are the teaching methods which you are adopting for students?
Basically, we have two batches. One is the fundamental batches. It takes us.
Guest today is Mr. Chandrabhanu Bhuiya, Chairman cum Managing Director, Quest.
In the practice session, we have 200 plus computer, we have the different type of software and the most advanced question analysis and evaluation procedures where you can judge yourself where I stand in the exam or my strength is or weakness is. Another one is interview practice like different HR experts as well as the banking experts. Nowadays, as we are from vernacular schools, so automatically there is a leadership quality lacking or the communication or dressing sense also matters a lot. That's why you have experts like sirs who can guide you in the future.
Okay. So, this is about the written test now. Do you also support them clearing the personal interviews, which is again very important part of selection process, like helping them through mock interviews and all? So do you have any such kind of facilities?
Yes, we have an interview session called the Make Your Interview Counts. We have some around 50 plus GMs starting from the Reserve Bank of India to RRBs. In this procedure, we have different classes like current affairs classes 10 to 12 hours, your HR expert classes 5 to 6 hours, your subject experts like banking awareness, as well as your subject of graduation. That is also important to crack any exam because overall the questions are from your banking awareness, current affairs, your village, your districts, your hobby, weakness, strength. So all the experts who have more than 35 years of experience in this sector, guiding you to make your dream true and make your interview count in any exam.
Okay. So do you see some kind of changes in the exam pattern in the last couple of years, and any suggestion to students?
Definitely, every year we are saying IBPS is always a surprising body, changing its exam pattern. Now they introduce, one is a time cutoff, another one is the mark cutoff. Previously we have mark cutoff, but now they are introducing the time cutoff. It means the time assigned to mathematics is 20 minutes, time assigned to your English is 20 minutes, and your reasoning is 20 minutes if the time is 1 hour. If you go to the mains, the time for reasoning is some around 30 minutes, mathematics is 30 minutes, GK is 15 minutes. That's why nowadays the people are scoring less mark in the mains. Suppose if you go to the State Bank of India, this cutoff is some around 60 for the general categories, and if you go to the reserve categories, it is some around 18 or 19 in the scheduled tribes. So, and another thing, State Bank of India, as well as the IBPS, this year introduced the psychometric test to judge the personality of the student, that the leadership quality, your empathy, your that is called the emotional intelligence, and it is 75 minutes you have to give 299 questions, which is in the CBT mode, and it is one of the vital role played in State Bank of India as well as the IBPS for the selection of candidates.
Very nicely you have explained. I believe the students must be benefited from it, because you have touched an important point like psychometric test. Now, there is number of times you find the exam centers are also changed. They keep on changing. So people or students, especially from the rural area, do you feel that it should be avoided, and the nearest exam centers should be granted to students to avoid extra expenditures and as well inconvenience to students?
Guest today is Mr. Chandra Bhanu Bhuiyan, Chairman cum Managing Director, Quest.
Are increasing, and we lack the infrastructural facility or the CBT, the computer-based testing center that is available in the nations or all over the India. To avoid these things, we should develop our infrastructure, or for me it is only a demand supply gap. That's why it is going on. And another factor is the financial part. The government is not charging any fee for this exam, so a lot of people applied for this post increasing. So government should give a thought, either charge something as an examination fee, so automatically the number of people will reduce, so that it is benefited, or those people who are serious, they are normally shortlisted for the exam.
Okay. So as an expert, any suggestion to students, because there are different subjects which are what you call questions are asked from. So which are the areas of weaknesses of students, like maths, English, current affairs, or reasoning, so analytical in reasoning, so which part do you feel students face maximum problem?
As the maximum student in the government sector exams are from vernacular background, so two major things. One is the current affairs and the second one is English. The nowadays people are facing a lot of problems. As you know, the cutoff in English is nearly 0.2, 5.1, and the current affairs is same 1. So current affairs normally last moment preparation by the student. They are focusing only on the math and reasoning. They are not focusing any newspaper or any news analysis by different news channel. For me, it can be improved. So every day you read newspaper and listen to the news channel, so that your current affairs will increase. And for English, read the different newspaper like Hindu editorial, so that English vocab will increase. Nowadays vocab given a more priority in the different type of exams.
Okay, that's good. So you have explained very nicely.